The residents are demanding to meet Ekurhuleni Mayor Tanya Campbell. They've been blockading roads in the area to protest household rates, bills and electricity issues. Earlier, Ekurhuleni Metro Police opened fire with rubber bullets in an attempt to disperse the crowd. ENCA's Buleli Tweety Jones joins us now. He's still there. Bule, the last time we spoke, the community members were having a meeting. Have they told you exactly what they've discussed in that meeting?
Yeah, well, definitely. Earlier on when we spoke, we were actually about to go into a meeting that was being held. We then saw some of the organizations and residents actually addressing the angered community members. It particularly sounds as though we may be seeing a way forward in terms of resolving this whole issue. But there's mixed reactions. I mean, we saw the Thembisa Community Forum saying that they want the peaceful route. They want to have the mayor come here on Friday and engage residents and find a way forward. But Operation Dula seems to be taking another route. Actually, they want to continue the shutdown today. So that's where the problem is. There seems to be some sort of mixed views. But hopefully they can find a way forward. I'm going to be speaking to Thembisa Community Forum, the chairperson now is going to be giving us more of an update here. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Sithole. Now,
yes.
What we're seeing here is that there may be a breakthrough in resolving this issue. However, like I'm saying, there seems to be those who want to continue the shutdown today. What's the way forward?
Okay, let me just clarify. Ourselves and the other stakeholders agree on the mission that we need our rates to go down. So that's the unified mission for everyone here. So in terms of the way forward, we need for her to come here and address us as a community and listen to our demands, because we've been relating to her since April the 13th, earlier this year. But she wasn't even aware that we came there. So it's either her subordinates didn't inform her, or she just doesn't take the community seriously. So the community is very frustrated, and the community doesn't want to continue paying these high rates. And they've taken out so many of the advantages we had with the previous dispensations, but we voted for them. So now we want to make sure that they serve us. They're here for us as a community. So as a community, we are united in the fact that we are unhappy here. So there's no one outside of the other to say, now, these guys are pulling that direction or that direction. It's small differences, but we'll resolve them. At the end of the day, we want our answers, and we want the mayor to serve the community of Thembisa.
You went to go see the mayor today. What are some of the outcomes that she's put on the table? Is there some sort of resolution to resolve this issue of municipal high rates and, of course, other grievances that we've put on the table?
The mayor did what they always do. They make us chase shadows. So they didn't actually give us any answers. At this particular moment, we're waiting for her to consult with her stakeholders. But at the end of the day, like I've said, she's in the dark. She doesn't know what our frustrations are, which is always the norm. So the politicians that are supposed to serve us here, which are our councillors, don't bring the message across to them. So at the end of the day, we just need for them to reduce our rates, cancel the rate increase, and make sure that the community of Thembisa gets its service.
Okay, so what's the way forward here? I hear you may be having a meeting on a Friday, but there should be some sort of way forward here as to should the shutdown now come to an end, or you're going to continue?
No, we're going to continue with whatever processes we're having here. Now, I'm not saying there's going to be this or that, but there will be something. The mayor will listen to what we are saying. So the way forward is that the community of Thembisa will get what they want, no matter what the cost.
So come Friday and there's no results, what happens then?
There will be results. We believe that there will be results. So we're only looking at the positive side. So at the end of the day, what's going to happen? I don't know. But at this particular moment, the people will speak for themselves.
Tole from the Black Forum, thank you very much for joining us on ENT. Perhaps let me just see if I can speak to one of the residents here who can speak to us and just give us some sort of sentiments as to whether they agree with the views as well. Now, so thank you very much for joining us. Mr. Sithole, there's a way forward. Mara, the shutdown, as he was addressing earlier, one of his people saying it should end until the meeting on Friday. Operation Dula saying shutdown must continue. What, as a community, what are you guys saying?
Look, we agree with Operation Dula as far as shutdown is concerned, because one of the things that makes us most frustrated is Thembisa. It's one of the most highest rate paying municipal in Ekurhuleni. So we do not understand why the authority is doing this to all of us, because since January, April, March, we've been submitting memorandums and they keep on postponing the date that they're going to answer us, they're going to answer us, they're going to answer us. But like they said, on the 29th, we are going to be here as the community and then hear what the mayor says. But we are going to promise them one thing. If they do not do what they asked to do, we are going to continue shutting down. The shutdown will happen. It must happen. It will happen. And one thing is, if they do not respect what we want as the community of Thembisa, we do not want violence, but if they do not listen to what we want, there will be violence.
So what's the way forward now? Because I seem to hear that you're saying the shutdown will continue, but you want to wait for the meeting. Because I see now there's already people as well who were telling me that they were barricading roads just down the road from here. Are you guys sharing the same view, or you guys are not united here?
We are sharing the same view, and I think the way forward is the mayor to come on the 29th, like I mentioned, and then she have to answer to whatever the questions, or everything has to be done in order. That's all I can be saying. But if things are not done in order, then it is what it is at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. There's some of the residents who are actually sharing their views as well. But maybe perhaps I'm going to just try and show you my colleague Thembisa to pan and show you what's going on the other side. We were told that there was a bit of, you see like this guy here carrying a tire. We're told that trouble will be caused just down that road. You know, you've just heard. Thembisa Black Forum says that they will not continue 29th. This member here says nothing will happen, and they're just waiting for the mayor to come and address them. On the ground, it's a different reaction. We're now realizing that these residents are actually quite upset, and they've threatened to actually continue with this a dangerous shutdown that has been at the center of this township throughout the whole morning. So for now, Masiko, we'll wait to see what will happen, and hopefully maybe things may just come down and become peaceful once again.
All right, Pulele Tweety Jones in Thembisa with that report. Let's leave it there for now.